So, what do you need to know this month? We will shuffle cards and see what I'm being drawn to for you for this month. So, for those of you that chose this reading, what are you going to be drawn to? What do you need guidance for? What areas in your life do you need to gain knowledge and experience in? Okay, see what we've got. So let's see where we're going to start with your reading for this month. Okay, so this is looking promising for you. This is looking really promising actually. First thing I'm going to say is, can we be careful of your emotions? Can you think things through really, really carefully before you make your decisions this month? I feel you may be a little bit hot-headed at times, so you do just need to question what's going to come out of your mouth before it comes out. So that is sort of like your overall, just think things through carefully. Don't do anything hasty, just take your time on deciding where it is and what you're going to be going through. But I can tell you that you are coming to the end of one cycle at the moment and going to be starting a new one. The new cycle that's coming in is going to give you a few challenges. You're going to question yourself and think, are you good enough? Can I do this? Is it all going to go straight forward and is it all going to go to plan? Yes, you are good enough, and yes, it should all go to plan because you've got luck on your side with this card here. So we need to stop second guessing ourselves, but at the same time, don't make any hasty moves. So just take your time deciding where it is and what it is that you're going to be heading towards. There is going to be lots of movement, lots of decisions that are going to be made, and that's why I'm saying you just need to make sure you've taken your time making them and that you're going to have no regrets. And you're going to have a lot asked for you this month as well. I do feel as if it's going to be very much a very high and low with your emotions. That's why I want you to try and keep them in check at all times. Really be aware of your emotions this month, because you're going to be working through some of your fears. You're going to be working through, am I good enough? You're going to be working through which direction you're going to be going in. So you're going to be doing a lot of work on yourself. But it's also deciding where it is you want to go. I feel as if you've so far over the past 2 or 3 months, you've been putting everybody else first and not yourself. So this is very much a time to reflect where it is you've been, where it is you're going, what it is you're wanting to achieve, and putting those plans into action. It really is very much a your waiting time's been over, and now it's a time to set your goals and start achieving where it is you're wanting to go. So it's really, really good. It's the times to look at all areas in your life. Look at your finances. What are you happy and what aren't you happy with there? Look at your relationships, what can be improved, not just on a romantic level, but on on a friendship and family level as well. It's like, what can be improved, what can be changed, because I really feel as if there's been very strong elements recently where you've just been feeling a little bit run down, a little bit what's going for me, where am I going, what am I achieving, and everything at a standstill as such. And I feel a little bit sorry for yourself, if that's the right words, but it's just, that's all sort of passing now, and you've realised that you've had to just sort of take stock and stop, and so not physically stop, but just not progress so much. And it sort of everything feels as if it's been a bit like hard work, and you're not sure which direction you've been going, and you know there's been changes coming in, but they've not really come in, and you've not really seen the benefit of it all. And it's the feeling of, oh, when will things change? Yes, it's now. Now is the time when things are going to start changing. Now is the time when you can start putting all those plans into action, and it's all going to start falling into place. So it's very much time now to really look at every area of your life to decide where it is you're wanting to go and what it is that you wanted to do now, this minute, because it's like your stars are being rewritten for you recently, and you can start focusing on what it is you really want in life. Okay, so that's what these cards are saying. So they're really good cards, and they're just, like I say, asking you to take stock of what's been happening, what you've not liked, and what you want to change. Because, like I say, your stars are changing, you can change, and it's now time to you to sort of say, right, this time is now for me. I can do this. Now, there is going to be some elements that are going to get in the way. So I'm going to use, which cards am I going to use for your obstacles? I'm going to use these ones. I'm drawn to these. So there is going to be some obstacles. I'm only going to draw about 4 out for your obstacles. So hopefully they'll be chosen for me. Let's what obstacle? There we go. Well, yeah, we're going to have that one as well because it sort of stays separate. So there's 2. What obstacles, please? I'd like another 2 cards for the obstacles. Are you gonna choose yourself, or am I choosing? Looks like I'm choosing. I'll give it one more go. No, we'll have that one because that's oh no, there's 2. They're standing out. Okay, right, what obstacles are going to be in the way of them? So we've got sadness, we have trust, but that's upside down. And we've got peace, that's the right way up, and we've got fear. Yeah, fear, wrong way around. Okay, so even though there is going to be some obstacles coming in, because there's always obstacles, there's always something we need to learn, isn't there? So even though there is going to be some, they're not going to be as bad as they have been in the past. So yes, there's going to be some sadness, because I do feel as if there's going to be people, things, areas that you are going to be leaving behind. There is changes, there is movement within your life. So yes, there will be sadness, because you're going to be leaving some things behind that you're possibly not ready to leave behind, but deep down you know it's the right decision, and you know it's the right way to go. You do trust. It's upside down because it's saying there's not an obstacle there. So you do trust in the spirit world, you do trust in your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your helpers, your team. You do trust in them, but even though you do trust, you're still hesitant, and that's quite okay. It's quite normal. You just have to try and peace your mind, so quiet your mind, to allow the peace in, to allow your mind to stop looking at the negatives rather than the positives, especially through the things that you're going to be leaving behind. So the peace is there, you're just having to allow it to come into your mindset a little bit more, your mind, your body, to feel it. Otherwise you may get quite anxious over this next month. and there's nothing to worry about. You've got nothing to fear, which is absolutely perfect for you at the moment. So like I say, lots of movement going forward this month, and I feel that it's in every area. I feel as I'm actually feeling as if this is an overall a reading rather than an in point. It could actually happen in most areas because it's such a big I want to say a big moment for you. It's more than a moment, but it's a big time for you where there's so much changes. It's not just in your relationship, it's not just in work, it's not just in family or your health or your wealth. It's not just in one area, it's in every area. So there's lots of major changes coming in. It may be subtle to start with, but it will get very, very strong and in depth later on. Okay, so that's all something you need to be remembering of. So like I say, your obstacles, there aren't really any obstacles. The obstacles are going to be you trying to possibly hold on to some areas that you probably don't need to anymore. But like I say, just trust your spirit team. I've got your back, and allow it just to peacefully change, the transition to sort of just change round, and then you've got nothing to fear about whatsoever. Okay, so let's see if you can do all of that. If that all happens, what's going to be the outcome? What cards am I going to choose for the outcome? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What cards am I going to choose for those outcomes? I'm going to choose a few different ones. I'm going to have one of these. I'm going to pick that one there. Outcome. Live life. You're going to live your life. Lovely. What else? I'm going to have one of these in here. You're going to feel loved and feel confident. One of those. Fantastic. You're going to have promises. The promises of what you've been told is going to happen is all going to start coming into play. One more. Let's have one more. Which one we're going to go for? One of these. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in this present moment, and that is what you will experience. So abundance, feel as if it's all coming in. So that really fits in with everything that I've just been saying. That it's all here, as long as you keep your mindset nice and calm and peaceful, and don't panic about some of the areas that will step to one side. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about a really big like wake up call or a massive change. It's going to be just that things from the past that have been bothering you are all going to start now slipping to one side, and you're going to start experiencing all the things you've been working towards. They're all going to start falling into place. Now, this isn't all going to happen all in 1 week. It's going to happen over a period of time. So don't panic, okay? It's all going to be nice and smooth. It's just reminding you that everything that you have been doing that you think is absolutely not coming into fruition, it is. It's all starting to come in. So this month is very much a remembering what it is that you want, reaffirming what it is that you want, and waiting for it to start falling into place, and believing that you've already got it. Believe that it's already coming, believe it's already here, and that is one of the mindsets that you have achieved then. Okay, so I hope you know that's all making sense. Now I am going to do a affirmation card, so there's something I want you to try and focus on just for this month. So I'm going to draw an affirmation card for you, and just pick the card. So I'd like you to remind yourself daily that my beauty shines from the inside out, and that is rebirth. So again, that fits in with everything that we've just been talking about, that things are changing for you and you've just got to believe in it. So saying that affirmation daily for you My beauty shines from the inside out will really help you to believe in yourself and that you are worthy. Okay, so I really hope all that makes sense for you for this month, and yeah, change that mindset. All looking good. Thank you.